such a hurry that I didn't realize it was the lip plumping one that never works. But my lips are tingling now. Feels like there's little electrical currents going through them right now. I don't know if there is a brand out there of lip pumping gloss or whatever that actually works, but if that's the guy, I've never found it. Can't find it. Go! Go! I'm giving you an opportunity! Go! Oh, you're stupid. Why didn't you go? Go! Come on! Come on! Go! Go! Sweet Jesus. Anyway, what's going on, Angela? What you been up to? Surely everybody would be getting notifications since I am not early. Let's see what you said. About coming in at closer to like regular time is that I don't have to wait as long for breakfast. Not a lot. I missed you the last couple of days. Hope all is well. Everything's well. Same old, same old. Corbin's still sick. But I told him you can go back to work because this morning he's up and he's on the phone. And I'm like, look, if you can be up and talking on the phone, then you can go to work. Said he was scheduled off today anyway. He said, but I just woke up. You didn't just wake up. You don't look like that when you just wake up. No, you didn't just wake up. You done been up. This is going to be a long day. Midnight was there and sleeping, and he was really, when I got home yesterday, he was laid out in front of my door, and I guess was just waiting for me. So opened up my door and said, "Mitty," and he popped up and and then he came to me, and then we went back and went inside, and so I got him fed, and he lay down and went to sleep, and he pretty much stayed there. So when it was time for me to go to bed, and I'm starting to doze, and something hits my bedroom window, and so I'm like, what the heck? So the first thing I do is look to make sure that Mitty's still at and laying on the vest on the bed. It wasn't him. So, like, what the heck? And so I got up and pulled back the drapes, and it was Tito. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's all up, and he's looking, you can see he's looking in the dark, like, and then I looked down beneath the windowsill, and there was Curtis meowing. And I'm like, no. Like, how did you find your way around to my damn window? No. This isn't good. This is not good. You're supposed to be back there. You're not supposed to be up here. Oh, God. So I put on my robe and went outside. Poor little Curtis. He was just meowing and meowing and meowing, and I'm like, hang on, hang on. So I went and got a paper plate and a can of cat food, and I took it to its own front door and fed him. Listen, he ate that can of cat food, and like, you could tell he was starving, and he was eating, and then he would turn back real quick to see if I was still there. And he finished that in seconds, and then he's still meowing. He's still meowing. This dumb thing. I need to call this guy and get this done. Damn it. So I went and got another can of cat food. Down that one, and then left, because I didn't want him to follow me back. But I don't know what's going on with these girls behind me and why they're leaving Curtis outside all of a sudden now. They should have never put him out. She said, that night, that midnight attacked Curtis, she said, he just seemed like he wanted to roam a little bit, so like, don't stop. The person up there is just stopped. Why are you stopped? You merge. You learn to merge. Oh, somebody's going on the shoulder and it's somebody else is doing the same thing and they're like, no. Okay, so it's moving now. Oh. Yes, oh my goodness. I wonder if, what time is it? It could be if it's a young person heading to school, the young drivers. I remember the first time when I had to merge onto a highway. I was terrified. So that might be, but anyways. Oh, hi, Jen. Yeah, I was just telling Curtis. I can't do it, y'all. I cannot listen. I'm gonna go broke buying cat food. I'm not kidding. That was 2 cans for Curtis. It's enough that I'm feeding Midnight, which is my own fault. I mean, let's face it. If I wouldn't feed him, then maybe he. It's too late. It's too late. I can't just stop feeding him now. Uh-oh, what's happening? Are people trying to get out of this lane? Maybe I better, yeah, I better get over. It looks like something's going on. A damn semi. Dude, you can't. I got to yell. Sir, what are you doing? Lord have mercy. I don't know if he broke. I can hear his truck running, so I don't know if he broke down or what he's doing. Hi, Miranda. How have you been? My neck is stiff. So then I finally get back in bed, and because at this point now, Midnight's up, and as much begging as I was trying to do, no. He had to play, and then he wanted out, but he didn't. When he comes in, I take his collar off of him so that it's not binding in any way or anything like that. And that little thing is hanging off of it that's got his name, Obsidian, on it, and all of that. So I would go to put his collar on. He didn't want to wear his collar. So then he and I got into it. Then Cartman gets into it. He wants to stay in. No, he don't want to stay in. He wants to go out. That's why he's standing with his nose in the door. But he don't want to put his collar on. He's got to wear his collar, and he knows it. He's just a brat. And I'm like, I probably shouldn't even go to bed at this point. Lo and behold, what happens? I wake up late. I guess I slept through every one of the alarms. Didn't hear a daggone one of them. comments are blowing up because people just don't like what she's doing. And I personally don't like it either when she is talking about Cody and the one daughter and how he was, looking at her behind and licking his lips. Hold on, let me look at this and see. And I know I watched it several times, and I'm like, I don't know what you're seeing, but I ain't seeing none of that. I didn't see it. And granted, I don't like Cody. It's nothing, but I don't know. So she definitely embellishes a whole bunch of stuff. And the people in her comments let her know. No. So, and I love that people are saying no, they don't agree with her. Of course, for her, she can't handle it, and deletes comments and all that kind of stuff. She disabled comments on it, I guess, because she got so many people were telling her, And I always think that the more that people tell her that she sees this, she'll stop doing some of this stuff. She doesn't. She just keeps doing it. I know she is. Yes. I'm glad too. I mean, like, she needs that. But she never, tries to change what she's doing. She thinks she can get people, and some people do believe her, whatever she puts out. They're like, yeah. But a lot of these people are like, oh, goodness gracious. No. They're crazy. Let me just see. Wait a minute. But I want to see. Damn semis here. Yeah, I reckon I missed this one. Probably semi running. Doesn't help them. They probably don't come out as much. I don't know. I don't see them. Let me look down there. No bunnies. No bunnies today. They probably done had their breakfast. They've moved on. They're getting ready for lunch. Like, you should have showed up on time. Now, Flo had to leave early yesterday because her... Let me see if her car's there. Yeah, she's here. Her daughter... Y'all piss me off taking my parking spot. The babysitter called and said, hey, such and such, I don't know what's her name, has a fever. It was 104. So I remember those days when Cartman was young and he would get high fevers like that. It was awful. I hated it. I hated going through that. But this little girl, she's kind of like Cartman was, and just sick a lot. Not a lot, but realized because I was backing in that I wasn't even online. Apologize. Jen. Oh, too confident, forceful. That's fantastic, though. I love that. Oh, Angela, Curtis is a cat that lives behind me. There's two girls that live back there, and they have and I didn't know anything about Curtis either until, I don't know, I think it was last, and oh, it was awful. It was awful. And so then that lady, Curtis's mom, came out. I didn't know the cat's name was Curtis at that time. She told me. Anyways, that's how we come to know. I love you all. Tomorrow. Bye, guys.